Lorraine Bosse-Smith here to offer you an option for yoga in the chair. Wonderful for any level, for just a nice restorative, relaxing session to de-stress. That being said, we will be doing some strength moves out of the chair. Most of it will be in the chair. When we take it out of the chair, you can feel free to stay in the chair and adapt, or to just practice your breathing. Because remember, the breathing is essential and the most important part of yoga. So while I'm getting the music going, I want you to already get your spine nice and long, tall, shoulders down and back. Let's get started. Okay, so you have that nice tall spine. Have some water handy just in case you get thirsty. And we're drawing the breath from deep below. So think of a vacuum, sucking out that dry, stale air from down below, pulling it all the way up, and then pushing it all the way out. Slow. We don't rush the breathing. In through the nose fully, and then if you can, push out through the lips. Again, stacking up that spine. Our goal is to be present in this moment, thinking of nothing else but breathing. That's a challenge, so we'll work on it. Take your left ear to your shoulder, lengthen that neck. So we never do anything to a painful place, but we want to stretch. And now other side, gently. Head to your center, take that chin to the chest. And now let that head drift back, looking up as high as you can. And back to center. Sun salutations mean those arms are going to join us as we inhale up. Keep inhaling. And then we exhale. Fully and completely. 2 more. more. All the way in and out. Left hand's going to be on your chair. Opposite arm is going to inhale up. And as we exhale, I want you to reach over. Keep the hips on the chair. Bend this elbow a bit and lean and reach over. And hold and breathe. The longer we hold the position, the more challenging it is. It requires more breathing. And we're going to do 2 more on this side. Inhale again. And exhale. And of course, keep deep breathing. As you inhale, look at your elbow as it goes up. As you exhale, look over and past your shoulders, far back as you can, neck mobility. Before we do that other side, let's get the chest and the back. We breathe in, bring the backs of your hands together. Exhale, open up nice and tall, squeeze the elbows back. 2 more. And open up. 1 more. And good, all right. Right hand on the chair, inhale. And exhale, lean over. Keep those hip bones on the chair. And you're leaning as far as your range of motion allows. Again, we're going to do a total of 3, so 2 more. Inhale up. And exhale. Reach across and over. Always listening to what your body's telling you today. If you have an ache or a pain, back off a little. Last one again. As you inhale, look at your elbow. And as you exhale, look over and past that shoulder. Release. Let's get some of the lower body. Let's go ahead and take that left leg out. Come over to the edge, the front and the edge, so that you've got room for that leg. Inhale, walk it on down. That keeps you in control of that. So if there's ever a little ache, you can stop immediately. But we're reaching for that toe, trying to take the chest and the head toward the leg. Bring up that lower back. Stretching the back of the leg, the hamstring. And walk it up. Go ahead and cross that leg. Get yourself in the center of the chair. Cross over. Our first goal, so many folks, their knee is up here. They're so tight, that IT band. We want to work first and foremost, opening that up. Laying it down as best you can. While we're here, let's do some foot circles. Help those feet, those ankles. Stacking up that spine again, no slouching. Yoga is very active, much for us to think about. Reverse, but we're being in tune with the body, the mind, and the spirit, letting everything else go away. And one more foot circle. Now, I want you to take a nice deep breath in, and we're going to lean forward, bringing that chest toward that leg. Arms here to help. You're going to feel how tight it is. You're going to pause. Keep breathing, and then see if you can go a little further. We're always trying to progress. Keep breathing. If you're comfortable, you can stay here or open up the arms and breathe. And arms back so that you can sit yourself up. Slide that leg down. So you have your right leg, so the left elbow comes. Actually, it'll be your left leg. And we turn opposite direction. Since I can't see you, it doesn't matter which leg you do. Just remember to always do the other side. Getting a nice spinal twist. And breathe. Good. Go ahead and take those feet bottoms together for an adapted seated butterfly. So open it up nice and wide. Again, if you have any hip or knee replacements, you're going to adjust for you. But again, mobility is important. Flexibility, a key to health. We always do what we can. All right, that opposite leg. Scoot over a little bit. Take a nice deep breath in. Walk it on down. Again, reaching, leaning. And breathing. And walk it on up. Get yourself centered again. Cross that leg over. First goal, oh, just get that knee to drop down, foot circles. Check that posture again. Remember, shoulders away from the ears, back, and also get that head tilted back. Aligned with that spine. Opposite direction for the foot. Turtle head we're getting because of all of our technology. We want that head aligned with that spine. And last one. And we're going to start leaning forward, finding your spot. There's always going to be a little tension, and you just breathe, allow the body to respond, open up, because it wants to. It wants to be flexible. Keep leaning in. Keep breathing. You should be feeling it, opening up that hip, that IT band, lower back. You're feeling it in the knee, this is a perfect stretch for that because it comes up and over and around the knee. That's usually where the tightness comes from. No pain, but you could feel tightness. If you're comfortable, open up, otherwise stay there. Keep breathing. Arms on your leg, and go ahead, sit on up, slide that leg down, opposite elbow, twist, opposite direction. Nice tall spine. Back to center. We're going to do some seated strength positions, and then like I mentioned earlier, we'll do some standing because we want to work that balance and stability. It's so important. So let's face to your left. You're going to come to the edge. We're going to do seated warrior. So this back leg is a nice bend, and so is the front. We're going to do a series of arms with this. We're going to start off by drawing that breath in. So inhale. And then as you exhale, just push that air out for position 1 and hold. All right, we're going to draw that breath in again. This time we're going to open up and face the front. So a little twist here as the torso opens up to the front and hold. Arms together to the front. Draw that breath in for our last one. And as you exhale, take those arms straight up. Nice breathing. And take those arms down. Good job. Bring both those legs to the front. Both legs extended out. Walk it on down. Make sure your chair doesn't scoot if you're on a slick floor. And lean in. And walk back up. We got to do that other side. Opposite direction. Back leg again at that 90 degree. Front is the 90 degree. Same series of 3 different arm poses. Poses and asanas are the same word, just so you know. So let's draw on that breath. Warrior 1 asana. And hold. Draw that breath in. Remember, this time we're going to open up to the front. As we exhale, the legs stay the same, but that torso twists towards the front. Bring those arms forward, inhale again. And as you exhale, the arms go straight up. At any time, if that becomes too much, you lower the arms. Both legs to the front. Go ahead and get a little water break. I've shared this before, but I'll share it again. I put in emergency or high health if they haven't, they've been out. It's called Power C, but it's got a lot of vitamin C, which is important for our immune system. It's also helpful for inflammation. And then it has your electrolytes, which is important when you exercise. Get that potassium, magnesium, sodium. All right, if you're with me, we're going to take it up out of the chair. So make sure you have space. And we're going to start with an adapted downward dog. I know some of you are great at this pose. You can go ahead and do that on the floor. I'm going to show you on the chair. So have a little space to start so that you can put your hands on the chair. Then take your feet back. The goal here is your tailbone up to the sky. Take your head in between your shoulders. And breathe. Take it a little further back if you can. Heels on the floor. Anytime you get dizzy, get out of the pose, take a seat, breathe. Good. Walk those feet toward the chair. Take yourself on up. Let's go to mountain pose. This is a pose if we're doing anything and it's just not working for you. It's a nice, gives you balance and stability, but we're rooted into that ground. Feet just slightly, open up those hips, open up the chest, mountain. So again, you can just stay here. You're still working and breathing and getting benefits. We're going to have the chair handy if you need to, but we're going to try it without. So make sure you have some space. Over just a little more. We're going to do triangles. So take that palm, left palm, facing out toward me. It's going to slide down your leg. And of course, you're going to find where that feels comfortable. It might be here, might be here. The goal is to go all the way down to the ground. And again, you might use this. That's okay. But we take it down, and then no matter where you are, you're going to open up the other arm to the sky. And breathe. So see how there should be some space. You're not at the foot. That's why it's called triangles. And breathe. You can look down. You can look up. You can look forward. Whatever's comfortable for your neck. Keep breathing. All right, bring that arm down to the other. Bring both in the middle for a forward bend. The goal here is just to bring that head as far down as you can, and then bring the hands to the side, and hold. And walk it on up. Back to mountain. Open up. And breathe. Good job. Ooh, if you haven't been doing any yoga like me, you're going to feel those muscles engaging. I've been doing cardio and I haven't been as good at yoga, which is why I decided we need to decompress. So hopefully this will be a new added tool to your tool belt. Alright, bring those feet together. Just make sure you have your chair in range. We're going to do the adapted eagle. So just remember which foot you do because we'll do the other on that side. I'm going to keep this leg, so that's your left, as the grounding leg, which means you're going to take that opposite leg, bring it back behind and over to the side so that they're side by side. Adapted eagle. We're going to come and push that tailbone back. So whatever your grounding leg is, okay? So left leg, left hand, palm faces you. Bring the elbows together and bring those palms together. And breathe. I never feel like an eagle when I do this, but it's good for us. A lot of core, balance, stability, and strength. Breathe. so line yourself up. Take those hands for downward dog in the chair. And then walk them back, keeping the heels on the floor, tailbone up, head between the shoulders, a little further back if you can. And of course, for those who want to do full downward dog, you do so. And breathe. Good for the shoulders. Walk those feet in, and come on up. Slow, you always gotta pay attention to that blood pressure. Make sure it catches up with you, that's why we do the mountain. Just let everything get back centered. And we breathe. All right, triangles. So now your right leg, right hand, palm faces out. Slide down, and again use the chair if you need to. Goal is all the way down, but you're gonna stop where you need to. And then open up that other side.